Continue.
Hi, Desiree.
Hello. Happy pew pew and politics. Hi, Sam. I'm gonna grab myself some bee now.
Cool.
I think I'm making my way. Oops, Sam, you're on YouTube.
Cool.
Whoa, that's bright in the kitchen. Trying to see if I have any wine. And you know, you're not supposed to put it in the fridge, but I am. I do have some.
Cool. Is that how you chill it?
You're not technically supposed to keep wine in the fridge, but I'm torn.
You
I
like
have
it cold.
we'll have a Falangina, which isn't my favorite. It's citrusy from Castoro Cellars. It says
Nice.
dang fine wine on the bottom. This is a Falangina.
I like the label.
And this is the Balina. Same, still from Castoro, but.
So which one are you going to have?
That's a good question.
Why don't you do like what they call a suicide, mix them?
Ew, no. They already do that with different wine blends, so I don't want to do that by myself. But no.
Hey, it might be something.
And it's probably a sin, so anyone who is a real wine drinker should not listen to the next stuff. But I'm going to use a coffee cup instead of a wine glass because I can't.
Well, I'm a sinner, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's a sin.
I'm a sinner.
Did you see that meme that Schwartz posted that said, I don't know if it's Schwartz, maybe it wasn't Schwartz. I thought it was, but it said something like, "Go out and sin. Jesus didn't die for nothing" or something.
Oh, I think that was him. Yeah, I did.
It made me laugh and kind of be horrified at the same time.
Well, we are all sinners.
Yeah.
Can't help that.
Yeah.
We'll sin until the day we die.
Truth. Truth.
Because then when we die, then we get to meet our maker and our creator, and he decides where we go from there.
Yeah, and he made water into wine, so I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, what you drinking out of?
It's a different coffee. So I saw a coffee cup that said, "Hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. You drank my coffee, prepared to die." But the kids ordered it for me, and they didn't get the right one. So it just says the regular saying from Princess Bride. It just says, "You killed my father, prepare to die." So they ordered the wrong one, but it was really cute.
It's still pretty cool. I like that movie.
Yeah, it was cute of them. It was the thought that counts.
So yeah, that's cool.
So you did something new today?
Yes, the blue is all gone, and I did a whole nother different thing. There's purple. Well, I did the dark black like I usually do, and the purple. Did a little orange and red.
It's pretty.
Sort of like a flame look that I was looking for.
It's pretty.
Thank you. It was curled. The girl curled my hair, but my hair does not hold a curl. So, like, she curled it just to take pictures.
And it was really pretty,
yeah. About an hour later, all the curl comes out.
It's still pretty.
Thank you. Oh, I did get layers this time.
Oh.
Because you know how I am. I always like to keep the one length, so because I braid my hair a lot. But I was like, oh, let's do something different. But it's long layers, so I can still braid it.
Very daring.
Yeah. It's time for a change.
I'm almost 50.
God.
You don't look good. I was hoping to get mine done this weekend because my hair lady is going to be back in Orange County, but I won't be in town on Saturday. I'll be out looking for rocks.
Oh, for rocks?
Yeah. But I just need to trim mine. I need to trim the edges.
Oh yeah, she was washing my hair out, and she says, "So how much you want to cut? Would you let me cut off?" And I just look at her. I said, "Are you asking me?" Because I wanted it. I've grown this hair for a long time.
Yeah, like none. How about none is the answer?
I know, but I allowed her at least an inch and a half or two. So that's it.
Dog.
That's it.
Super rude dog.
It probably, since the last time she cut my hair, it probably grew about 7 inches, maybe 6, 7 inches.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's over a year.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, my hair grows fast,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that's a good thing. People wish their hair did.
Yeah, I know.
So we
Over.
were talking. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Let's talk about the hair. So.
Oh, okay. No, I was just saying my mic fell out. Over COVID time, I had to do my own hair here at home. I had my sister do my hair. I call her my sister. Me and Elizabeth are so close that we call each other sisters.
That's good.
Yeah, so I had her do my hair because I was blonde, before,
Right. Uh-huh.
and before COVID, and my roots were like about this far out. Oh my God, it was driving me crazy, and I couldn't get to my girl because she was
Yeah.
not only shut down, but she just had a baby. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so I had Elizabeth, do my hair dark, just black, and then do my roots blue, my length blue,
Yeah,
and
that's pretty.
yeah, it worked for the whole year and a half. So.
Yeah. Your hair always looks pretty. I don't know. I don't know how you keep it so healthy and pretty.
Mm, Leave-in conditioner and hair oil.
Well, it was working. So,
It helps. It
yeah.
helps. It works. So you were gonna say something. We were talking about hair.
Oh, it wasn't anything to do with hair. I
Uh,
probably should get somebody more local because I go to Orange County for my lady, but she drives back and forth from Montana.
oh wow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They just retired. Her husband's a firefighter, and she just moved to Montana, but she comes back and forth
Oh.
to see her mom.
And she does her hair at her mom's house. Your hair.
Well, she has a salon in Rancho Santa Margarita.
Oh.
Yeah, so now that she's officially moved, she does it at her mom's house.
Oh. Okay. So
But I
no
should
longer.
probably get one closer.
I keep seeing this one hair sticking out. Sorry.
Okay.
But it's still sticking out. Look at that. I just forget
Yeah,
it.
it
So
still looks nice.
thanks. So you have to drive that far when she's in town to get it done.
Yeah, so I should probably try to find someone local to do blonde hair.
I know a lady.
I just do highlights. I don't do because I'm naturally blonde, but I want to do the highlights so that it hides that mousy color, the
Yeah.
gray mousy color. I don't like that at all.
Well, I know a girl.
Yeah, I might have to go to your girl.
You can go to her. You can't have her, but you can go to her. Yeah, she's good. She's really good. I like how she does because when I did my hair blonde, I couldn't put the heat on my hair because it would cause me hives.
Oh.
So she would always just put it on there and wrap me in plastic and aluminum, you know, where the aliens couldn't hear my thoughts.
Yeah, but you picked up the radio stations. That's the good
Yeah,
part.
yeah, that was cool. As long as the Scorpions were playing.
Yeah.
Anyways, anyway, so it would last me. It would take me probably an extra hour than normal just to do my
It's a
hair.
long time. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a lot of sitting.
it is. So that's why I also just went to black instead.
Yeah.
It's easier.
It's pretty though.
Thank you.
I think I've had my hair every color except for green.
Oh no, I won't do green.
No, I didn't do green, but I've had it every other color. Not for a long time. I mean, I'm just boring now, but
See, I won't do green because when my hair was blonde, I would not do green in my hair because I always remember since I was a kid, the chlorine in pools turn your hair green.
yeah, it's not a pretty color on me.
Mm.
Hi, doggy. My dog is sitting right here. He's on the Zoom.
Hi, hey, puppies.
He went for a walk today with me.
Did he?
Yeah, he loved it. He was prancing around all proud of himself, making fun of the dogs behind their own gates. Like, I am on the outside of the prison.
There's my doggy.
So cute.
She heard me say hi puppy to your dog, so she wanted me.
She looks like a little toy.
Yeah, she's a little Shih Tzu.
Yeah,
Can I get away with saying that?
of course. The dog name.
Yeah, she's a little Shih Tzu.
Yeah.
Little.
So is my dog. No.
The
He's a big one now. No.
big Shih Tzu, huh?
Yeah, no, he's a good boy.
But yeah, so anyhow, so what's going on with you lately? What's happening today?
Oh, not a
What's
lot. I mean,
What's
I did
happening,
listen.
Foxcraft?
I did listen to some of the Moms Demand Action. So I listened to a podcast that had parts of Wayne LaPierre's testimony from the trial last week. And Shannon watched the Moms Demand Action chick. She was on there giving her comments on what she thought of it. And a few things crossed my mind. I heard Wayne blaming Ackerman McQueen, their media people that they're in a lawsuit with. I heard him blaming them for a lot of things. Like, oh, he didn't see Susan, his wife, he didn't see Susan's invoices for her glam squad or whatever they call it, the people that travel around and put her makeup on and do her hair. Apparently, the NRA spent a lot of money on that. And also, he spent like 300 grand in Beverly Hills on suits in one outing. And he claims he only wore those for business and that Ackerman McQueen made him do it, you know. But he didn't see the invoices for that either. But I don't think it was 300 grand. I think they rounded up. It was 284,000. But I'm kind of torn about that as a benefactor member of the NRA. And I don't know how you feel as a life member of the NRA as well. We're both life members, just different your endowment. So
Right.
that doesn't really mean anything. It's just a different color pin. Basically, you have the same benefits. You just wind up paying more money as you go along. I'm kind of capped out, but
yeah, I don't know.
I'm torn about it because I don't want the leader of the NRA or our EVP looking like a hobo. I want them to look nice. They're the ones out there facing the media and talking. So I don't really have a problem about them spending money on wardrobe. I guess it comes down to what we find is excessive for a nonprofit. And secondly, if they're attacking this nonprofit and trying to take their status away based on their spending, what makes other nonprofits think that the attorney generals of their states won't come after them if they just don't like them or they have a bad taste in their mouth or it's political?
I think it's good for if he's the VP is the leader of the NRA to look good, dress professional, because after all, we are kind of a professional organization,
Right.
and it's important. I don't see any really problem with him buying certain suits just so he can be out there in the public and or business dealing with other politicians that he has to deal with for legislative. I mean,
Right.
most legend if you look at the politicians, they dress probably more expensive than probably Wayne LaPierre.
Right.
I mean, they spend more money on their clothing, their houses, their ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Pelosi.
Yeah.
you know
Right.
so I don't really think that it's that part is a big deal. I'm not, with his wife, I don't see her as much as I would see Wayne LaPierre.
And I guess
No.
they also got granted free hunting trips in Africa and Botswana, maybe. So Wayne said that it was because they were filming the show over, what is the Skies one?
Uh,
Wild Skies or something like that, an NRA program that they were filming. So Wayne said it was because of business that these free trips for him and his wife. And he actually did say Susan went along to upkeep her image with the NRA for the ladies program. Because I don't think she's officially on payroll. I think she's a volunteer that leads the women's programs. Does that sound familiar?
yeah. You're
So
so funny.
the apple doesn't fall far from the tree for the local leadership. They
Yeah.
have a way of getting free volunteers that do a lot of work for them, you know. But
Yeah.
but just like you and I, when we did things, we had to have a certain wardrobe, and we paid for that. I mean, some of it was comped, parts of it we got a discount, or the NRA group would pay for part of it, like the polos.
Yeah.
But
Could do
otherwise, we
nothing now.
right. I mean, otherwise we had to come up with our own money to buy outfits to be able to be presentable for electioneering and dinner with Wayne and gun booth stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, if I was someone high up in an organization and somebody offered me a free trip somewhere,
Hmm.
I'd take it. It's a free trip. What's
Right.
wrong with going on a free trip? Somebody else wants to pay for it, that's their prerogative.
When I think part of it is that if you get and I'm not sure how the NRA by, I haven't read the NRA bylaws since Hitler was a
Mm.
gate guard, is what my mom would say, or Moby was a minnow. I should say that. But I guess in part of the setup of the organization, you have to declare gifts over $300. And for example, they pulled up the fact that he spent a week on the boat illusions and
Mhm.
grand illusions from 2013 till 2019, and he never declared those gifts because of
Yeah.
a conflict of interest. So he didn't declare that conflict of interest. And he did admit that that was, he said, one of the mistakes he made. He did say that it was one of the mistakes he made not declaring it. So I'm not sure what's happening with Wayne, if he's going to fall on the sword for everyone, because he's, so here's what I think. I think that's part of what he's doing, because he signed a deal with them during this whole bankruptcy trial thing that guarantees him a retirement of, with benefits and all of that jazz, totaling $17 million.
Gosh.
So he,
Wow.
when the ship started sinking, Wayne did this contract with the NRA that he would be getting this once he retires. So he's set, whether he retires now or in a year, he's set. So if he falls on the sword and he's like, "Oh yeah, everything's my fault," he still gets to retire with $17 million from the NRA.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know if they really. I think Wayne's going to try to preserve his reputation as far as what he thinks it is, being positive, whatever positive things he can. But I also, part of me thinks that this is part of his plan, is to fight as hard as he can, and then if he gets ousted, he's got retirement. So like, whatever.
Yeah, true. I think, but what's at stake here is basically being able to keep this organization going, even regardless through everything that's, you know, the organization being under attack.
Right. And so, well, they're trying to find an executive, kind of an executor who, well, conservator, I'm sorry, who would look after the assets of the NRA and kind of take it in a better financial direction. And that's what Attorney Journey, he's a board member who's doing the petition to have a conservator of the NRA. And he actually spoke on that and said that he wasn't very, he's not very fond of Wayne. And he actually did say it's the kingdom of Wayne.
Oh boy.
So that, I don't think that kind of rhetoric helps. You can state facts and you can state the issues, but I think once you start stabbing at character or doing those, cheap jabs, I think that you kind of deplete your bag of intelligence. Mm.
Hmm.
Like, oh, I just used that token out of my bag and now I don't have a lot more. And pretty soon you run out of jabs, and
Yeah.
people push you aside. I think you become less serious for people to listen to. You only have a certain amount of those before people say, "No, moving on, next person, you're not valid anymore."
Yeah. So a bit of news that happened today. I'm not sure if you probably heard about it already. That now they want to pass a bill to add 4 more Supreme Court judges on the Supreme Court to pack the court. Oh, and
Crazy.
get this, Democrats think that Trump packed the court by putting all those conservative judges in.
All what? All two? Was
Four,
it two?
I think he put 3 or 4 in there.
I don't think he put
Yeah,
four.
2. No, he put 2, and that just makes it where it's was it 4, 6 and 4? How many? Wait a minute, no, 6 and 3. 6 and 3. So 6 conservative and 3 non-conservative. So
Well, I don't know if I would consider all of them conservative. Gorsuch has kind of been a downer for the conservatives. I
well,
don't know.
that's you and I,
Yeah.
but the Democrats think that they need to add 4 more judges to make it a liberal bias, so it could be both liberal and
I don't think they're going to get away with that. I really don't.
they want to get rid of the filibuster to do it.
Well, of course they do.
They're the
They're
ones
going to try every angle to get rid of. I have to give it to them. Even if they're doing evil, they stick together.
Yeah.
Where the conservative party is all over the board. They don't have one set agenda. They don't have one set platform. If Joe Bob doesn't like what Hank is doing over here, but they're both conservative, they'll try to take each other out. Instead, the Dems are pretty good about saying, I hate Hank and Joe Bob, but we're all going to be on the same team and go the same direction. And then they wind up winning. It's part of the problem.
So isn't that how evil always is? Evil always sticks together.
Yeah.
It's like don't nobody be a snitch.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, you saw what Hillary did. Why would you want to be a snitch?
Exactly.
You'll shoot yourself to death in the back of the head twice.
Yep. Oh, it's dumb.
I don't know. So I have a little bit of a problem. I bought a few more books.
You have a problem.
I do have a problem. I got Dolly Parton's autobiography.
Oh no.
No, I'm excited about reading them, but I never get a chance to finish a book. I read part of it, and then I see another book, and then I read part of it. But I did read Rob Pincus's little kid book. That was an easy read, so I did finish that whole thing. I have so many books to read. I have them all in boxes. All my books are packed, and now I'm filling my bookshelf back up again with new books.
I used to be like that and read, buy a lot of all these different books, and I read the whole series of the Left Behinds.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I have friends that did that.
I had all of those, and Tim LaHaye's other books that he wrote, but there was one that he had 3 books of, and they were like about this sort of like Indiana Jones character,
Oh,
and it was really good. And then I was waiting on the 3rd or 4th book, and it never came. He
oh,
never wrote that book.
that sucks.
Yeah, so I have a lot of. I used to read a lot of stuff like that. I loved adventure. I love, you know, like the Left Behind, how it's written and everything. Um, the last book though, Kingdom Come,
Mm-hmm.
for the Left Behind books, I really couldn't get myself into, because that one was more or less had no correlation with the Bible at all. It was just all a made up stuff. So it wasn't even,
That's not. That's
yeah.
not
So
interesting.
no. So I didn't never finish that one. But I mean, like I said, I used to read a lot. Now I got some books on the shelves that are just sitting there gathering dust because
I
I'm a
think
busy.
everybody has that.
Yeah, I get too busy anymore.
Yeah.
Tired. Reading makes me sleepy.
Me too. Me too. But we had the RCGO. I mean, you could talk about RCGO's meeting. I know that we're trying to reduce our web time a little bit because both of us are so busy. But
Yeah.
we did just have a RCGO meeting tonight. If you wanted to address anything on there,
Uh,
any upcoming events or anything.
no. Well, the only ones I know of right now is the one that's called Armed in May, which is at the Route 66 shooting range in San Bernardino. And Armed in May is called Armed in May because of the YouTube personalities, Armed Scholar and Reno May, which are both going to be at this Armed in May event. They used, I guess, the last time they did an event like this, they had like 600 people show up,
It's a
and
lot.
yeah, so it may be more this year, this time, and I'm gonna be there on Sunday afternoon
I'll
because
be there Sunday morning.
oh, maybe you'll hang out a little longer then with me.
That's Mother's Day weekend, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes. Mother's Day is that Sunday, the 9th.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, look at see how I am. I don't even know, and I'm a mom.
Well, I celebrate. I don't really celebrate because I'm a single mom, but I celebrate my kids. Like I celebrate being a mom. I celebrate my kids by doing something with them. So after I leave there, if I don't make them come to the event, that would be horrible, I think, for them. But just because they're not into the same things I'm into, not because the event's going to be horrible, but they're just not into it. If I don't make them go, I'll make sure I do something with them because we always do something together on Mother's Day
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're the ones that made me a mother.
Well, I do the same thing every Mother's Day. I don't, well, this
What do you
year
do?
I cook breakfast and lunch and we eat and then we watch TV and it's just kind of same, almost like every Sunday.
I was going to say you do that every Sunday.
Yeah,
You're a good mom.
it's okay. I
I
have
always
only
send my
been,
mom flowers.
yeah, I forgot about that. I need to do that too.
I tried to order my mom flowers already, but the cutoff date was April 28th. I have to wait a few more days before they'll ship them
Oh,
past April 28th.
oh, wow. That's a good idea. Don't let me forget.
Yeah. Yeah, May 9th. That's Mother's Day weekend. They're having that event on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. But yeah, I guess they're gonna have some things in there that's sort of like the Rahagi shooting fair. So I'm
That's
kind of
cool.
excited about it, honestly.
I have never been to it. I'll be there, so it'll be exciting to see the people and meet the people and see what it is.
Yeah,
I
it'll
have
be.
the Ukaipa Music and Arts Festival is that Friday and Saturday.
Oh,
So the Ukaipa Gem and Mineral will have a huge area there too, and we'll raffle some stuff. I'm also raffling off private firearms lessons
nice.
if anyone wants that. So that's in Ukaipa on the 7th and 8th, and then we're having that your event, RCGO's event,
Yeah, just
May 9th, the Sunday. So it's a
yeah,
full weekend. You could do
yeah.
something every day that weekend and never be bored.
Oh, I know. And then this weekend I have my event that I do, the Firearms Freedom Celebration.
Yeah, you should tell people. Tell
Yeah,
them what it's about.
so basically it's about when because we've had the COVID and a lot of people haven't been getting out and going out and shooting, ammo shortage and all that. It's just basically like a get together for us gun owners to hang out, chit chat, have a little food because I always buy pizza and other people sometimes bring sweets and snacks with them,
Hmm.
and and then I am guaranteed so many lanes for from 11 to 2, and all that people have to do is just pay for their range fees, and they're guaranteed at least an hour times in one of the lanes that I have guaranteed for use.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
It is. We have a lot of fun, and we get have it's just nice to be able to get together and hang out and not have to worry about COVID or worry about, you know, people looking at us funny
Yeah,
and
it
just
is
be
nice.
and just celebrate our freedom of the 2A together, you know?
Yeah.
And then sometimes we invite people who've never shot firearms before, and um never been around our type of people and would like to, who are curious and would like to see who we are and what we do. And maybe even we take them in there to go and shoot a few firearms and show them a little gun safety at the same time.
Yeah, firearms curious. If you're firearms curious,
Yeah.
then you can come in, and there's always an instructor there, almost always.
Yeah, and there's range safety officers. I'm a range safety officer. We there's medical people personnel there. I'm an MA. I have all my certification for that. Um, we have first aid kits all over there.
Yeah.
If anything should happen, God forbid, which we hope that there won't be, which rarely does.
I think
We're
the
all
most we've had is like a pinched finger.
yeah, yeah. That's about it. But yeah, I mean, if you want to know what makes us tech, you're welcome to attend. It's on this coming Sunday from 11 in the a.m. till 2 p.m.
At where?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's key.
Yeah,
Riverside Magnum Range off of Sampson.
there you go. It's a great place. They're great folks there. Peter and the gang, Brian, Daniel, they're all really great folks.
Yeah,
Alex is sometimes there.
yeah.
A lot of great
I
people.
I always catch him running out the door.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a long
Yeah,
time.
he EDC checked me last time, or actually, I just showed him my EDCs.
That's funny.
Because he does that. On his Instagram, he'll do videos and of people and says, "Show me your EDC. It's an EDC check." So EDC
Good
stands
people.
for everyday carry,
He's
and
good people.
that could be your firearm, your knives, or pepper spray, or whatever you carry. Keep your
Yeah. Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Yep. So yeah, I always catch him when he's going running out the door. Mike is hilarious. He's a great guy. You
Yeah.
know,
They're all really good
all of
people.
them are. Daniel, I love Daniel. He's so cool.
And you and I will be doing our DOJ certification soon.
Yes, but we don't know the date yet. But we're going to be doing our DOJ instructor certification there soon. Hopefully, really soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I've been looking forward to it for a while, but
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad it's making me happy because this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time.
You'll be good at it. I'm excited for you as well.
Thank you. You're
Right.
already an instructor.
I like instructing. I can't wait to get back into it. So should be happening soon.
Oh,
We're
good.
gonna do some basic you and I some basic firearms classes for our not me RC ladies.
Yeah.
The 19th and the 23rd. But you have, in order to not pay for that class, you have to be a not me RC participant. Um, but any day of the week, though, all of us will help you with your firearm. If you have questions or want training, we know people, we are people, so we can hook you up either way.
Right. And if they're interested in actually taking a class from us, but they're not hashtag
Not me
not
RC.
me RC. I can Oh gosh, forgive me. Hashtag not RC, not me RC. Then we could discuss how they would pay for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I still, yeah, still have a lot of different things that we can teach. I'm an instructor in lots of things as well, so it's not like you have to be those. You can hit us up and we can hook you up with whatever you need. Really,
Yeah.
I'm psyched about it.
I mean,
We'll
like
get more people educated and safely trained so they can go out there and not do anything dumb.
right, and not just a basic firearms class. You teach other type of classes too.
Right.
You know,
More advanced, you do the defense, some of the basic defense classes for ladies.
no,
I
do
don't
you,
discriminate against the men folk. They're welcome to come too. I've taught men and women and young people.
yeah. I mean, even if we do a combined class sometime too, that would be great.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is bring your own ammo, and that has hindered some people.
Yeah,
Right. If you can get the basics down in the basic classes, and then you can go to the range. with the instructor. You have to do that beginning part first. You shouldn't just go to the range and start shooting a firearm. You
No,
really should take a class and learn why the firearm does what it does and how you can be the person in charge of that firearm and not let the firearm be in charge of you. And safety. Safety is the big one.
exactly. And plus another thing is to learn not just the safety, but don't get distracted. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was one time I did not get as distracted. I just know that when I shot one of my handguns or firearms before, um, I was not thinking properly because I was actually wearing a scoop neck
Mm-hmm.
shirt. And most of the times when you go to the range, your best bet is to wear the regular up higher neck shirts, t-shirts.
Right.
Because if you wear the lower scoop, it's
Yeah.
embarrassing. But
Yeah.
one
You're
of
gonna
the
get
brass,
brass.
yeah, the brass, boop, right in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't flinch, even though it hurts so bad. I did not flinch, and I did the proper procedure. I put the firearm down, finger off the trigger, and then I stepped away and I removed it. But the thing is, I highly recommend people wear those t-shirts because you do not want hot brass depository, and that's what that's called.
The brass dance. Yes.
Yes, and I see.
Well,
Oh
when we
my,
go to the range, we try to tell people beforehand, no open-toed shoes, no low-cut tops. You know.
yeah, and another way to keep that from happening is to wear a build hat too. Sometimes that will just go boom and drop off. No,
Yeah, it's not guaranteed. I've had
no,
people
it's
wear
not here.
glasses and they have brass get stuck behind their
Oh
glasses.
yeah,
So the brass is not predictable. It doesn't have a trajectory that you can predict. It's going to go wherever it can go. So it's
no,
always best to cover
but it does
your
help.
tatas. Yeah, cover your tatas at the range. You can
Yeah,
take pictures before and after, but during, make sure they're covered.
and wear closed-toed shoes. Don't wear flip-flops. Don't wear sandals. Wear closed-toed shoes because that brass can land on your feet.
It's similar to if you have a match and you blow it out and you would drop the match down your shirt or between your toes. It's going to burn for those few seconds. It'd be the same thing if you could imagine that happening. That's what it's going to feel like, is a hot match that you dropped, because it's hot metal that's coming out of that firearm, and
I
it's not pleasant. And your immediate reaction is to
jump.
try to defend yourself from that hot brass, and your hand has a firearm in it.
Exactly.
You don't want to move that muzzle towards anybody.
And to explain how hot it is, I had a blister on my chest for like 3, 4 days.
Yeah, it can be. It definitely depends on how many rounds you're firing, what caliber. I had that happen with what was I using? I was shooting my revolver and then I switched to a 9. And I was in Montana and my former spouse handed me his 9. I think it was his 9 to try. And I didn't think about it. I was wearing a tank top because it was
Mhm.
summertime and I was shooting my revolver, which doesn't eject brass. So I wasn't
Right.
conscientious of it. And that first round, right down the ladies, and I got a little crescent moon for a little while.
Yeah.
But you learn from that moment. It makes an impression, literally and figuratively.
Yes. I was gonna say.
So even when we do women on target classes, I would bring t-shirts that ladies can throw over there. Because even though we tell them don't wear low cut blouses, they'll still show up with tank tops and stuff when it's hot out. So I do bring extra shirts that are washed at the house that are only for the classes that they can just throw on over the top of it. I try to get the man sizes so they fit over their clothing
Yeah.
so that they're, it helps a little bit at least.
Yeah. It's a good idea because like you said, they don't always listen.
Yeah, it's
They're like,
safety
why?
over looks. It's safety over looks when you have a firearm.
This is true. This is definitely true.
Okay.
Um,
One of these times, maybe I'll sit here with my range glasses on.
oh, so you
Be
can see.
like, here are my range glasses, my yellow range glasses.
Oh yeah,
I
yours
like,
is yellow.
well, because I'm an old lady. I can't see as clearly when the target's down the range indoors, so the yellow glasses help the target stand out for me.
No, I got prescription ones.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I sometimes need reading glasses, but not very often yet.
Yeah, my prescription range glasses are only for distance, so I kind of got an advantage on that.
Yeah. But
But
sometimes it's so dark sometimes in there.
yeah,
And when you're trying to focus on a white dot sight, it can make it a little tougher to get the big picture literally when you're looking down range. So that if you can get better glasses, sometimes and you don't have to get expensive ones. Harbor Freight, you can get some pretty inexpensive ear muffs and glasses there to go to the range with. That's what I suggest. People just start out with the basic stuff, and as you progress, then you can kind of see what you want from there. But you want something that if you lose it or it falls off your face or your head, and you can replace it easy without a lot of money. That's what you want when you're a beginner.
true, true. Yeah, I mean, when you're
Most
not a
ranges have
beginner,
loaner gear, but I don't know how
they
people
do.
feel about that right now.
I mean, people are still using them there. I mean, I'll now right now. I mean, I probably got enough earphone, headsets,
Hmm.
to for like maybe 10 people now.
Yeah.
Got you pink ones.
Yeah.
I don't
I
like
don't
them.
care as long as they work. I really don't care what color they are. People
They're all,
are like, "Well, I'll only wear blue." Well, just wear something that works and protects your ears, and then you can
yeah.
make it pretty if you want.
I know some people are doing those headphones that are the electronic ones,
Yeah,
but they're putting bling all over it.
the rhinestones, that'd be cool.
Yes.
You could do that.
Yeah, but I'm just curious when you go to an outdoor range in the sunshine, how
You
distract.
blind your opponents.
Yes, it's very distracting.
It's a tactical thing when you're blinding your opponents. The enemy will be blinded by your rhinestone earmuffs.
You're so funny. I would
That's what,
not do that though. I mean, but I mean, each their own, teach each
right.
their own. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that would not be fun in the sun.
I rather spend my money on t-shirts and ammunition and firearms.
I did finally buy myself a grunt style shirt at
Yes.
um, Bass Pro.
What did you get?
It's blue, like cobalt blue, and it says I think it says messy buns and guns or something.
Oh yeah, messy buns and guns. Yeah, I've seen those.
I thought it was really cute.
That's actually a good one. You want to see my grunt style one I'm
Yeah,
wearing?
let's see it.
Well, let me put the dog down. It's actually a club shirt. So when you join their club and shirt of the month club, you get this little symbol on it. So it's pretty.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Like
So
an in
this,
and out symbol.
I know, I got this actually in the month of January. Ready?
Yep, ready.
Okay. Let's see. It says, well,
That's
it's
hilarious.
backwards, but it
No, I
says,
can you can read it fine.
okay. Yeah. Boop.
Yeah, it's cute.
So
Survivor expert.
I wore that today with my mask, my medical mask exemption lanyard and card.
That's so cute. I like it.
Oh yeah, I know other people like it in the household want to steal it from me,
Tell him back away.
right? So yeah.
Well, looks like my son came downstairs finally out of his cave. Probably go spend some time with him.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go and deal with some things myself.
Yeah.
Maybe even feed my husband.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess the dog's announcing it. Time to go.
Okay.
All right.
So
Well, till next time.
till next time, next week.
Yes. Love you.
Love you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.